Hello, we are from Lietuvos Gimnazijų. My name is Kiril Veseljev.
And my name is Dainius Gelžinis. And our project is Our World is calling SOS. There is no time to be indifferent. As you may already know, the Earth is facing a major crisis when it comes to waste and pollution. We are generating more waste than we can handle, and our oceans and landfills are becoming dumping grounds for our trash. But we can make a difference by recycling. Recycling is one of the simplest and most effective ways to protect the environment and reduce the pollution. It's a way of giving waste materials a second chance by converting them into new products. The students from Lietuvos Gimnazijų have already taken a step towards recycling by participating in an ecology project in Turkey. We cleaned beaches and worked on recycling, which is commendable. Recycling is not only good for the environment, but it can also create job places and reduce energy consumption. We should work towards making recycling a part of our daily routine. By doing so, we can reduce the amount of waste going to landfills and also conserve our planet's resources.
In addition to recycling, we can also help to protect our marine life, such as seals. Seals are an essential part of our ocean ecosystem, but their population is declining due to various threats such as climate change and pollution. We can help to protect them by reducing our plastic consumption, using eco-friendly products and avoiding single-use plastics. It's also important to dispose of our trash correctly in order to prevent it from ending up in the ocean and harming marine life. We are proud to say that students from our class had a chance to see how our Klaipėda Sea Museum workers healed seas and let them go into the sea. It was an incredible experience to see how much of a difference we could make with just a small effort, and now we are happy to have a chance to talk to one of those Klaipėda Sea Museum workers. Come with me.
There are a lot of seals that are injured that we find in our seashores, and most of the time they are underweight. Because when a seal pup born, it weighs around 40 kilograms, and we find a lot of seals that are weighing even less than 10 kilograms. So that means there is a small chance for them to survive. Last year in 2022, we found 21 seal pup, and sadly 2 of them were underweight, so that's why they didn't survive. Other seals, most of the time they have injuries in the body. Even more seals that we find are without heads, so sadly we cannot do anything for them to survive. So the rehabilitation period is around half a year, so in that time they have to learn how to fish by themselves, how to protect themselves from the other seals. And it doesn't mean that always they look somehow different, but most of the time it's because of the inside and of course the emotions that they feel. And what we do, of course, we rehabilitate them, and after rehabilitation period, we release them back to the sea. I think that our biologists will say more, but as I heard, there are 2 different and challenging challenges. The first one would be that you never know when the seal pup needs help. It could be in the morning, in the daytime, or even during the night period. So you have to be prepared in order to save the seal. So you have to go even in the nighttime to get the seal, to check it if it's okay, and then you have to get it back to our rehabilitation center. And second one would be they have a lot of sharp teeth. So can you imagine a small seal or even a dog that has a lot of teeth? So they can be very sharp and they can be very dangerous. But one interesting thing is that seals have the bacteria that it's deadly for people. So if a seal pup bites you, you have to go to reanimation center to get some treatment, because other way you would die. Our seals, yes, they are the biggest mammals that lives here in the Baltic Sea, but it doesn't mean that if we live in a village, then we do not need them. But the reality is different, because even if you're living far away from our Baltic Sea, you still have a huge impact in order or to save or just make them survive in our Baltic Sea. And the best thing is to do is, of course, communicate with each other, have a lot of educations about it, and of course, if you want to try to save at least one seal, you have to recycle and try to even make a lot of things, even materials from the things you want to throw, so in order that there would be no more pollution or even more trash in our world. Because you should always remember that only we are part of a solution, and we are the ones that would save our future and our Baltic Sea.
We must remember that our planet's health is interconnected with our well-being, and if we don't take actions now, we will suffer the consequences in the future.
So, let's do our part and take responsibilities for our actions. Together, we can make a difference.